I can't tell you how sorry I am that you got blindsided by Jake's gift. I mean, I just wanted to be a surprise for him.
No, it's okay. I mean, nobody would have ever thought that Jake wouldn't be here for his 4th birthday. I don't know how any parent ever gets through this. Like, why? Like, he wasn't Jake. He was a...
I'm so sorry. Pretend you never saw me.
Siobhan!
Lucky, oh, God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to come here expecting you to make me...
It's Jake's birthday. You have every right to be here,
I know,
okay?
but you and Siobhan and
No, she's
listen,
fine, okay?
Lucky, you don't owe me any explanations. I see what's going on. I see the ring on your finger. You're just trying to pick up the pieces as best you can. What makes sense to you, and I guess I need to do the same, so tell her I'm sorry.
Where do I even start apologizing?
No, don't do that. I was just about to apologize to you.
What have you done to be sorry about?
Well, every time you objected to us getting married, you mentioned my obligations to my family, my ties with Elizabeth. And every time I swore there wouldn't be a conflict, and then on our wedding night, this happens.
Do you think I'm mad at you?
You're not?
Well, if I were, I'd be a sorry excuse for a wife. Or a friend. How can I object to you and Elizabeth finding comfort in each other on your son's birthday?
Still, it had to, be uncomfortable.
Well, I went into this arrangement with my eyes wide open. Thought about it from every angle. I agonized over my own motivation. We got married so that I could stay in the country, and because it was what we both wanted. And beyond that, figure it out as we go.
You sure took a liking to that cake, didn't you?
Well, I thought we could use our wedding cake as double duty for Jake's birthday cake. Could each have a slice, and you can tell me about him.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that.
I really didn't know Jake very well. He's a handsome boy, a bit more reserved than Cam. He has a great sense of humor.
You picked up on that, did you?
Well, I pay attention. And I noticed he just didn't take to me in that instantaneous way that Cam did.
Yeah, well, Jake was...
He was warming up.
Yes, he was warming up to you. He's shy at first, but, once you get to know him, you better watch out, because then you'll get the full experience.
What was that?
He was just fearless, I mean, he was one of those kids that he would fall down and scrape his knee, howl bloody murder for 1 minute, and then just get right up, go back to it. And he was a thinker, too. He always had this look on his face, he was just concentrating. He liked to figure things out, like how to reach the top of the oak tree in Elizabeth's backyard. I couldn't believe it. There's this, one day, Jake was running around in the backyard. We were just hanging out, and I was, on the phone or doing paperwork or whatever, and all of a sudden, I look up. Jake has this mountain, this mountain of stuff that he's climbed on top of to reach the lowest branch of the tree. And he's already done it, like a split second. So he's hanging from the tree, trying to figure out how to hoist himself up, and then the pile underneath him starts to shift.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I race over there. I'm thinking he's going to be panicked. And he looks over at me and just laughs. So I go underneath him and I say, just let go. It's okay. Daddy's here. And he doesn't hesitate. He just lets go, and we fall down very dramatically, of course. Because, I want to make it an exciting experience for him. And then we just laid there, just laughing, looking at each other, staring up at the sky, just being together. That's all that mattered.
That boy never lived a day in his life not knowing that he was secure and loved. You and Elizabeth, Steve, you all did that for him. It's no small thing.
Thank you.
Hi, baby. I really want you to be proud of the way Mommy is handling things. But I know you can't because that would be a lie. I just feel so broken inside.
Hi. Probably the last person you expected. Can I come in anyway?
Yeah, of course.
And you don't need to worry. I'm not the kind of person who makes it a habit of dropping in unannounced. I wanted to apologize in person.
No, you shouldn't apologize. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I just barged in on you and your wedding night.
Well, about that, the wedding night, it happened very last minute. I'm sure that Lucky would have preferred it if you'd found out another way.
I did.
Sorry?
I knew you and Lucky got married.
How?
I called the station and they told me. I thought about stopping it. I actually went down to the Justice of the Peace, but...
You were there?
Yeah, in the hallway.
Well, you didn't do anything.
I heard Lucky's voice. And I know that voice. I know when he's telling the truth, and I know when he's hiding something. He married you because he wanted to, beyond the need for a green card. He's getting something from you that he desperately needs. I wasn't about to take that away from him.
Hey, Jason, you got a minute?
Yeah, have a seat.
So, the reason I tracked you down, I'm sure you probably know this. Today's Jake's birthday. And it just made me painfully aware that every minute I had with them came at a great expense to you. And I'll regret to my dying day that my father was responsible for ending his life.
I'll never blame you for what Luke did.
Yeah, I'm discovering the hardest thing about death. That life goes on. I don't know why I'm talking to you about this. I mean, maybe it's just a way for me to think it through for myself. But the only way for Siobhan to stay in the country was for me to marry her. But it had to be on Jake's birthday.
Well, you didn't pick the date. If you did, so
What,
what?
you don't think it's disrespectful?
If we want to honor Jake, we got to find a way to keep going. You know, just do the best we can and just try to be good to each other.
That sounds good. I can't get there yet.
Dr. Merritt, call 5902. Dr.
I can't either.
Merritt, call 5902.
The truth is that it hurt to hear you and Lucky exchange vows. But it was important that I did because I get it now. You matter to Lucky. So I'm glad you're going to be able to stay. He's going to need you.
It's very generous of you.
Excuse me for a minute. I have cookies in the oven. Please have a seat.